My name is Paul Sajakambwe from the College of Veterinary Medicine. I am here to present on behalf of the team I worked with, um, whose aim was to establish a platform that contributes to production of healthy and safe dairy and chicken-derived products, and those are foods, but also targeting to use the One Health approach. Our target was majorly to have a diagnostics and information platform for not only just health, trade, but then also to contribute to research. So we moved using the approach, looking at the previous presenters, and that's Dr. Mugisha, he talked a bit about antimicrobial resistance. This is a very big challenge, and actually the CDC projects that by 2050, if at all we are not having proper mechanisms, antimicrobial resistance related deaths will be much more higher than diabetes and cancer combined. So at this approach, if I could have just a project summary, please. At the platform, we targeted to have capacity building or mentorship of young faculty and in-service personnel who are in the field. Now, our approach, thank you so much, was to have, our approach was to follow this model. It is quite obvious that there is misuse of antibiotics, whether in animal or in human. And interestingly, with our findings, which should be coming out very soon, methicillin resistance, which is one of the resistances to the non-penicillin antibiotic in humans, is quite appalling. So we used an approach of public-private sector partnership using academia as a driver to inform. And at this platform, we are glad through the RIF funding, we were able to achieve its establishment, that is especially our hardware development. We procured a number of materials that we're using to inform, to get these statistics and findings, and we envisage to have publications coming out very soon. But interestingly, and what is ongoing, is the biobank repository. And by this, we have archived a range of microbes that are known to be resistant to the known antibiotics, whether from human or the animal side. And the findings are quite worrying, okay? So we suggest that with such a platform, we're able to inform the clinicians on the human side, but then also the veterinarians who are in the field. At this platform, we're glad part of the capacity building, to have at least 9 undergraduate students benefit from the research materials we procured, and 3 are still ongoing. At the master's level, we are having 3 who have been able to complete through this platform, and 2 are in progress. At this platform, specifically what we have attached at the diagnostic section in the College of Veterinary Medicine is to have molecular diagnostics. We had lots about the COVID-19, but at travel, you're supposed to do the molecular test. So we are able to carry out at molecular level, at that minute level, to identify the genes contributing to some of this, okay? And that is quite commendable through the RIF funding. Then lastly, and quite significantly, looking at the drive of the university to be a research-led university, we have established very good and productive collaborations with the Royal Society of Tropical Medicine and Hygiene, which was a mini postdoc funding that we received through the platform, the International Livestock Research Institute, and VSF Germany, which is a collaboration currently ongoing. And then Minnesota State University and Chambogo University were in the final stages of winning small mini postdoc fundings, but at this platform. So thanks so much to RIF, and thanks so much to the Vice Chancellor and your team for helping us source this seed funding that we were able to get. And lastly, for this component, I would like to just project this small vial that it's a small vial that is used in the facility at the platform to just help us tell whether your egg samples, whether your meat samples are having any antimicrobial residues. And those are either penicillin, tetracycline, because the standards, if we're to talk about export or trade, the Arab countries require you to have below a minimum for known antibiotics, okay? But we should have capacity to screen. So we've done this as a pilot, but in the next phase, we are procuring small strips similar to the HIV strips or pregnancy strips, whereby at the collection center of milk and Chiruhura or some of the production areas, you are able to just insert it in 10 minutes, you read off and check whether your sample is fit for export in a particular country, okay? So we are using these as diagnostics at point of sale or at the farm. And we are targeting to train field animal health workers to use some of these kits or equipment. So going forward, we would like to appreciate or acknowledge the government of Uganda and the university leadership for this initiative to contribute to the young generation to participate in this research. And I would like to significantly acknowledge the team I've worked with at the College of Veterinary Medicine, other collaborators in the US, and also in the International Livestock Research Institute. I thank you so much.